Hey, history hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we dig deep into the mysteries and untold stories of our past. Today we're diving into a plan so shocking, so audacious, it sounds like something straight out of a thriller novel. But trust me, this is no fiction. This is Operation Northwoods. Get ready to have your understanding of the Cold War, and perhaps even your faith in government, shaken. We're about to explore a top-secret plan, approved by the highest levels of the U.S. military, that proposed staging terrorist attacks on American soil and blaming it on Cuba to justify a war. Yes, you heard that right. Let's start with the chilling fact that this wasn't some rogue idea hatched in a dark corner. Operation Northwoods was officially endorsed by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranking military officers in the United States. This means the plan went through channels, was debated, and ultimately signed off on by the men responsible for the nation's defense. Think about that for a moment. The people entrusted with protecting America were considering a plan that involved attacking America. The document, titled Justification for U.S. Military Intervention in Cuba, was presented to Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara on March 13, 1962. It's a stark reminder of the Cold War's paranoia and the extreme measures contemplated in the name of national security. Now brace yourselves. The proposals within Operation Northwoods weren't limited to attacking military installations. They included the possibility of killing U.S. citizens or staging fake deaths. The goal? To manipulate public opinion and create support for a war against Cuba. Imagine the headlines, the outrage, the calls for revenge. This wasn't just about deceiving the enemy, it was about deceiving the American people. This is where the ethical line is not just crossed, but obliterated. The idea of sacrificing American lives, even in a staged scenario, is a chilling testament to the mindset of some within the government at the time. The specifics of Operation Northwoods read like a script for a Hollywood blockbuster, but with terrifying real-world implications. The plan detailed scenarios involving using drones to simulate hijackings of civilian aircraft. Imagine a plane disappearing, only to be revealed later as a U.S. drone, blown up to create the illusion of a Cuban attack. Or consider the proposal to attack U.S. military or civilian ships, creating a remember the main moment to rally the nation. These weren't just abstract ideas, they were concrete proposals, meticulously planned and documented. In a particularly disturbing element of the plan, there were proposals to blame violent acts on Cuban refugees in Florida. The idea was to weaponize migration, turning those fleeing the Castro regime into scapegoats for staged attacks. This would not only demonize the Cuban government, but also create division and fear within the United States. It's a stark reminder of how easily political agendas can exploit vulnerable populations. While the CIA is often associated with covert operations, Operation Northwoods was conceived and drafted by the Department of Defense and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. This is crucial to understand. This wasn't some rogue agency acting on its own. It was the U.S. military, the very institution sworn to protect the nation, that was proposing these actions. This highlights the extent to which the Cold War mentality had permeated the highest levels of the U.S. government. In today's world, we're acutely aware of the dangers of misinformation and fake news. But Operation Northwoods reveals that the idea of manipulating the media for political ends is nothing new. The plan explicitly called for using the media to spread fake stories and amplify public outrage. This was psychological warfare, aimed not at a foreign enemy, but at the American people themselves. It's a chilling reminder of the power of propaganda and the importance of media literacy. Operation Northwoods wasn't just about Cuba. It was a symptom of a broader Cold War mindset, a belief that any means were justified in the fight against communism. This plan reveals the depth of that conviction, the willingness to consider actions that would be unthinkable in any other context. It's a window into a dark chapter of American history, a time when fear and paranoia could lead to the consideration of truly extreme measures. In a moment of moral clarity, President John F. Kennedy rejected Operation Northwoods. His refusal to act on the plan led to tensions with the Pentagon, particularly with General Lyman Lemnitzer, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Some historians even suggest this disagreement may have contributed to the conspiracy theories surrounding Kennedy's assassination. Kennedy's rejection of the plan is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there can be voices of reason and restraint. The details of Operation Northwoods remained classified until 1997, when they were released as part of the John F. Kennedy Assassination Records Review Board process. This means that for over 3 decades, this shocking plan remained hidden from the American public. The fact that it was eventually declassified is a testament to the importance of transparency and the public's right to know its own history, even the uncomfortable parts. Operation Northwoods is not an isolated incident. It's considered evidence of a broader Cold War-era culture of secret operations and plans, many of which may still remain undisclosed. It raises uncomfortable questions about the extent to which governments are willing to go in the name of national security and the importance of oversight and accountability. Operation Northwoods is a chilling reminder of a dark chapter in American history. It's a story of deception, manipulation, and the potential for abuse of power. It's a story that should make us question, scrutinize, and demand transparency from our governments. What do you think, history hunters? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our past. Until next time, keep hunting for the truth.